Everybody wants to know how to grow really fast on social media without having to put a bunch of money into it. And TikTok is the most popular social media platform right now. And I've grown really fast in the last 9 months that I've been on TikTok. So in this episode of Stacy Links Presents, to kick off my second year, I'm going to explain how I grew my TikTok account from day one very quickly. Stick around, I'll be right back. Welcome to my channel. I'm Stacy, and in this episode of Stacy Links Presents, I'm going to talk to you about how I grew on social media very quickly right from the start and have nearly 10,000 followers already. Make sure you stick around right to the end, as I will give you a number of points that I've not found on social media or on YouTube myself that I've discovered that I'm going to share with you. So before I get started, what I'd like to get you to do is go down below in this video and hit that subscribe button. If you're new to this channel, if you're a transgender person and you're interested in fashion, makeup, and jewelry, you would love to see what I have on my channel already. I'm also documenting my transition as a single parent, as well as doing advocacy for the LGBT community. Also, be sure you're following me on social media. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and as I mentioned, on TikTok. Check the description of this video below for all my social media links. So I want to start this off by explaining that some of these tips and tricks are meant mainly for new TikTokers, and especially TikTokers who are of smaller accounts and want to figure out how to grow your account more. Be sure you watch all the way to the end, and I will give you a number of tips and tricks that I have discovered that definitely work on TikTok. So one of the first things that you should be doing if you want to be a creator on TikTok is to be sure to watch the trends. Watch for trendy sounds, any type of remakes that have gotten lots of views, and run with those. Use sounds that have had lots of views in your videos, and be sure to stay on top of the trends and catch them when they're on their upswing, because if you wait too long, they will decline and you won't get as many views or likes on your videos. The second point I have is mainly for new TikTokers. If you're just starting your account, what you want to do is you want to try to drive the views and likes right from the start. So going back to the first point where you're following the trends, what you want to do is you want to try to make some videos that are going to give you lots of likes and lots of views right from the start. And that tells TikTok that you are serious about drawing on the engagement. So then that segues me into point 3. You want to start off with a trendy video. What I did with my first video, I found a bunch of videos from one trendy video type that I really liked that I wanted to do. It was a wardrobe transition. It was done to a trendy sound, a song that is very popular online. The track is from Oh No, I Hope I Don't Fall.
Oh no, I hope I don't fall.
Anyways, I then found one that involved mother-daughter, and I thought, that's great, I can get my daughter involved in this. So B and I put this video together, and I posted it on Instagram and on TikTok, and between both platforms, it has had a total of 13,000 views, basically split half on each platform. Now, the next tip I want to talk about is something that a lot of people talk about, is you want to get a little bit personal on TikTok. Specifically, this is how you become relatable with other people, and we all have our problems. It's always nice to see that people like us are just as relatable as the rest of you out there that are watching right now. And I have my own problems. I have stuff that I have to deal with here, and you all have your own problems too. So we can kind of relate to each other in a way, and that's great to draw on the engagement as well. Telling stories about yourself, whether positive or negative, is definitely a benefit to your TikTok. Moving forward, some smaller TikTokers generally forget one technique they should be using in order to tell TikTok where to push your videos to is to use hashtagging. Now, traditionally, hashtagging is used to be able to index your content on social media, whether on Twitter or Instagram or Facebook. TikTok is no different. By adding hashtags to the descriptions of your videos, you tell TikTok what demographics of people you want to push your videos out to. If you don't put any hashtags, TikTok may push your videos out to the wrong people or may not even push them out at all. And especially when you're a trans person or a queer person in general, you don't want your videos pushed out to right-wing, bigoted, transphobe, and homophobic people. So using hashtags is important to get your videos out to the right place. Alright, so once you've got the trends in order and you're making good videos and you're using your hashtags, the next thing you need to do is be sure you're drawing engagement. As I mentioned earlier, you want that engagement because that's what helps drive your videos on the FYP. You want people to like and comment on your videos. Most of all, you want people to share them and you want people to favorite your videos because those two are weighted the highest on the TikTok algorithm. Likes are weighted the lowest, so you want lots of likes and then you get a few shares and favorites. That really helps to kick you out on the FYP. Alright, so this next point is something that I can't emphasize more about, is that, especially now, since TikTok has made a major change to their algorithm, they are favoring original content over remakes. So you need to watch whenever you're doing remakes to make sure that either it's not very old, it doesn't have tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of videos. Now, for anybody who doesn't know what a remake is, what it is, it's using a short sound that's typically a monologue of some kind and doing a lip sync along to it. Now, pretty much half of my content, I have to admit, are remakes, but I do a lot of original content on TikTok, and I've noticed that my original content generally does better than my remakes, unless I put some really original flair into my remakes and people really like that. Then they can drive a little bit more. But that's also something to really consider if you're trying to become a creator, is try to come up with some more original content or put more originality into your remakes. Otherwise, they don't go very well. So I'm going to lead into point 8 off of the remakes idea, is that if you are doing remakes and you're lip syncing to dialogue or music or any sort of thing like that, you need to make sure that your lip syncs are accurate. Because I notice a lot of people who do remakes, they don't do the lip syncs accurately enough and they wonder why they don't get enough likes, they don't get enough views. Well, that is something that is ultimately important when doing the remakes, is you want to make sure that people think it's you actually saying it. So if your lip sync is accurate and your speech is in time with the dialogue in the sound, you can generate way more likes and views that way. And especially if you can make it original along with accurate lip syncing, you can get lots of views and likes. Generally, originality is more important than accuracy of your lip syncs, but both can really get you going. Now, one point that I'm going to brush on, which is kind of a no-no for a lot of TikTokers, unless you are extremely popular already on social media or online and can garner hundreds of thousands or millions of followers to your TikTok just by going on social media somewhere and say, hey, follow me on TikTok. One important thing that you need to do when drawing in the followers is they want to see your TikTok account. They want to see a variety of things. If they go on your TikTok and see that all your thumbnails look very much alike, you're going to have a hard time gaining new followers compared to videos that have a variety of thumbnails. And I'm going to take this into point 10 immediately right now. And at the same time, it's always a good idea to use text tags in your thumbnails so people can more easily identify your videos. So they're not just scrolling through your page, watching your videos, and then just scroll. Maybe they'll just select a video that they want to watch. And they won't spam on your videos and give you short views all the time. That seems to help me prevent me from getting shadow banned, that's for sure. Now, lastly, most certainly not least, I'd like to talk about the types of content, and not specifically go into types of content. The types of content you do really doesn't matter, depending on the audience you're trying to attract. What does matter is what kinds of content you put out there. If you constantly release the same things all the time, you're only going to attract the audience that likes those particular things. But if you want to draw on a variety of audiences, do a variety of things. The thing to do with TikTok is to practice trial and error. Try different things. See what works. See what doesn't. Redo things that do work. Stop doing things that don't. It's all a process of trying this, trying that. Best example I can think of is I started doing Karen skits as part of my original skits. And they seem to have gotten so popular that that is what has driven the latest growth that I've had on my TikTok account. So whatever kind of original content you can create that people will like, that's the kind of stuff you should keep doing, especially if it's a topic you can just keep drawing ideas from. Definitely a gold mine for sure. So thanks for watching. Make sure you smash the thumbs up button down below and drop me a comment. I love to see your comments. Tell me what you think of the video or ask me a question about it. Or if you have any other experience that you'd like to share about social media growth, I would love to hear from you. I'll see you next time. Bye!